Picture this. It's 2020.
The illness
has ravaged the world and delayed the start of the NHL season. And even when the season does start, there's not going to be any fans in the buildings, meaning that there's going to be a lot of lost ticket revenue for the league. So how does one make up for this lost revenue? By forcing every team to create a new jersey to boost merch sales, of course. Haha, yeah! Although I'm going to have to put the word new in quotations here, because the idea that the NHL and Adidas cooked up doesn't really fit that word's definition. Reverse retro. This was the name given to this new series of jerseys, with the idea behind it being to take a design from your team's past and mix the colors up or something. I don't know. We need money. The anticipation for the reveal of these jerseys was through the roof. I mean, this was a league-wide jersey campaign, something that the NHL hadn't really seen before. And a little while before the start of the 2021 season, the jerseys were revealed. This is one of the most forgettable jerseys I've ever seen. Hey, now I can kinda tell you and Toronto apart. Kinda. A good Capitals jersey. What is this, the 90s? Oh, now I get it. Ew, that's ugly. Surely the Leafs are the only blue team that thought adding gray was a good idea. Oh, are you serious? Why on earth did this team ever rebrand? This one's in contention for the prestigious honor of being the most overrated jersey of all time. And I mean it. St. Louis Blues, more like St. Louis Reds. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really make sense, does it? Perfection, honestly. Like, the original is amazing, and this one is amazing-er. You know, it takes talent to turn one of the most beloved NHL jerseys of all time into indecipherable garbage that burns my eyes. I do love purple. But I don't love that logo. Columbus Blue Jackets, more like Columbus Red Jackets. It's alright, I guess. I don't. Took a lot of brain power to make this one, huh? It's beautiful, but they shrunk the duck. Why did they shrink the duck? They shrunk the duck. The duck was massive on the original. He is ginormous, and on this one they shrunk the duck. Why did they shrink the duck? Why would you shrink the duck? Why? Oh hell yeah, that logo rocks. But you call that a striping pattern? Oh hell yeah, that logo rocks. But you call that a striping pattern? Yeah, this jersey's sick, but it is not beating the Sprite can allegations. So you took everything cool about this jersey and got rid of it? Okay, wow. Red. Eat fresh ass jersey. Honestly, probably the best Flyers jersey. I know all the Flyers jerseys look similar, but out of all the Flyers jerseys, I'd say this Flyers jersey is probably the best Flyers jersey. Does that make sense, Flyers jersey? I don't know. Would have been a lot better if it wasn't in white. Surely they won't do that again in the future. That logo works really well with that striping pattern. Why didn't people like this one again?
That thing's green! Green!
Oh, I get it. It's gray because the Whalers are dead. Get over it already. I love that shoulder patch, but man, that's a lot of yellow. Who do you think you are, Nashville? Who do you think you are, Boston? In all honesty though, this is probably the only good yellow jersey the Preds have ever worn. Oh yeah, I forgot this one existed. The only gray one that like actually makes sense being gray. I don't like it. The jerseys were a huge success, with some of them selling out online in mere minutes. Foreshadowing. I'd say that knowing the circumstances under which these jerseys were produced, you know, with
the illness
and all, does make them a rather interesting part of NHL history. But alas, fans were eventually welcomed back into arenas, the schedule went back to normal. There was no reason for them to bring this gimmick back. Oh wait, they brought it back. Oh, it's even whiter this time. You'll never be them. Whose idea was it to put yellow on an Avalanche jersey? That shit is stupid. I would never wear that. It's technically different from their regular home jersey. Technically, call this jersey not McDonald's, because I'm not loving it. That was stupid. That was stupid. The text reading Chicago is a subtle reference to the city that the team plays in. I like the pedestal design. Sue me. Okay, which one? Well, if you love the Screaming Eagle so much, why don't you make that the permanent design again? And or marry it. Lord have mercy, these guys just don't miss. Well, except when it comes to, you know, their regular branding. These are fine, but like heavily overrated. Bitch. Right here is where I would say something about how the Ducks need to go back to the Mighty brand, but they actually kind of did it, so I don't know. St. Louis Blues, more like St. Louis Yellows. I guess it makes a little more sense this time. Hey, cool colors. I don't like it. Whose idea was it to put yellow on a Devils jersey? I'd never wear that shit. Like, actually, I don't own that one, so I guess the joke doesn't really work as well, does it? That kind of looks like a fried egg. Eat fresh ass jersey. I do love purple. That's it. Actually, I don't have anything else to say. I'll admit that I tuned into a few Lightning games this year solely to watch these jerseys. I think the Preds should have modeled their mascot after that logo. I'm of course saying this because I hate children. Oh hell yeah, that logo rocks. But you call that a striping pattern? Yes, actually. Well done! Trading gold for silver, huh? Seems like an interesting way to say that you're lowering your expectations. Less amazing as the last two, but still cool. But you could also try something else maybe if you want. It's a boy! So you took everything cool about this jersey and got rid of it. Okay. I'll tell you what, white shoulders add so much to Leafs jerseys. Like, they should just commit to doing that already. Just like how you should commit to me, Barbara. I will forever be anti-diagonal word mark. But I do kind of like this one, actually. That design's actually kind of clean in white. Which is why I prefer it in yellow, baby. Oh, cool, a jersey no one likes. But now it's red. Why did everyone love these ones again? These would actually be pretty awesome if they didn't have that big, dumb, stupid, dumb number on the front. You know, at least they tried this time. The second batch of reverse retros proved to be just as successful as the first. But that would be the last time the gimmick was used, as Adidas did not renew their contract with the NHL, so that was the end of that. Good. I did not like the reverse retros. Artificial scarcity is when a company purposely releases their product for a limited time in a limited amount of stock in hopes of scaring everyone into buying it as quick as they can out of the fear that they'll miss out on it. It's a rather poopy business tactic, and I'm an anti-poop kind of guy, alright? I completely shut off my bowels 4 years ago. Best decision of my life. It's also a scalper's wet dream, as they just buy up all the limited stock and then relist it on eBay for triple the price. It's just a very anti-consumer feeling practice. I bought this jersey for $70. I bought this one for $50. And I got this one for $40. What do you get when you add up all three of those numbers? A little under the original retail price of one of their reverse retro counterparts. But again, accounting for the whole artificial scarcity thing, why the hell would I buy any of these? I practically already own them. In most cases, the originals are way more readily available for far less. It is completely pointless for me to buy like any of these, and I am saying that as a jersey collector. The only one that I own is the one that I am wearing, and I only bought it because it's my favorite team's jersey, and you know, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it at resale and whatever, the whole artificial scarcity thing. They got me. They got me. You know how everyone likes to groan about Hollywood being over-reliant on sequels and remakes and franchises? Why can't they come up with anything original anymore, right? So it's bad when the film industry does it, but when the NHL does it, it's all of a sudden cool? You expect me to get all that excited about the fact that you swapped the colors on a design that has existed for years, and at least in my case, I most likely already own? They could have come up with a new premise and paved the way for some cool new designs, but instead they released a bunch of old designs that they barely changed, making their entire existence feel completely pointless. Okay, wow, sorry, that was a bit of a rant there. Look, I know that these jerseys were super popular and everybody loved them, but I think that's kind of part of the reason why I went in on them as hard as I did, because I feel like I'm like the only person that doesn't want to see the jersey market oversaturated with completely pointless, lazy designs. Tell me I'm not crazy. But fear not, for this video is over. So you don't have to hear me bitch anymore. You may now go back to dropping $800 on a pallet swap of a jersey that exists for a fraction of the price. Go on. Do it. I don't care. Okay, I care a little.